Welcome to Chrono Odyssey, a brand new next-gen open-world MMO where time itself is going to be your greatest weapon. Chrono Odyssey is grabbing the attention of hundreds of thousands of players already in the MMO scene, and for a very good reason. The overall graphics of the gameplay that we've seen thus far are honestly stunning. It basically looks like a beefed up version of New World, and it really is driving tons and tons of excitement. What's also great about this game is that it's an open world experience with no loading screens, and it really just gives you everything you want in a single game. Or at least that's what we've been promised so far. With 6 unique classes, tons of unique abilities, and tons of things to do in the end game, this game is probably going to be worth taking a closer look at. So let's go ahead and do just that in today's video. First things first, when asked if this game is going to become pay to win, the team finalized and made it very crystal clear that this will not be pay to win, but time will tell. When it comes to the actual gameplay itself, this entire game is played in a fantasy world known as Cetera, which is basically a land that has been recently warped by chaos and time itself. The core concept of this game basically allows you to use time manipulation within battles and follow through and take down enemies that are essentially trying to take over this world of Cetera. Again, time manipulation is really the core concept in this game, where you can actually manipulate combat and even influence events in the open world game itself using this item here, known as the Chronotector. Again, might be butchering that, but essentially this item will allow you to put a twist on overall combat, where you can rewind, pause things, and really just have a very unique combat situation. I'm unsure on how this will exactly work in PvP related content, but again, time will tell once we can actually jump into the beta and learn a little bit more and also share some more actual concepts of the game itself. When it comes to the actual gameplay of this game, you can see that the visuals really do remind us of New World Eternum. You can jump around, there's different weather, different towns, different abilities just to help your overall mobility, and it truly is a bit of a unique and honestly beautiful scene across the different landscapes in this game thus far. Again, this is still very early footage that we received, but the game is planned to actually come later this year in Q4 of 2025. It also has all of the great resources thing. You can go mining, gathering, as well as even crafting some best in slot gear. You can take a look at some examples here. So it truly is kind of a New World 2.0 type of situation based on the information we have today. When it comes to the overall combat too, things are action based. I'm going to be taking a deeper dive into this soon, but as you can tell, once again, similar to New World where it's very skill based. You're going to have to dodge, you're going to have to land abilities, you're going to actually have to be good at this game to do a good job in it. It's not some auto attack situation where you just hold the same key and you get the job done. This game will actually require you to use some skills and strategy, as well as work with a group of other players for some party-based content like open world bosses and things like that. Plus, there's a ton of player-driven content and goal-oriented content. For example, there's a whole unique bounty board where you're going to have to track down certain enemies and go up and challenge them to a battle and take them down. Let's go ahead and now shift things overall to the class system in Chrono Odyssey. Now, in Chrono Odyssey, you'll have the option to choose of 1 out of 6 different unique classes, each allowing you to use unique skills as well as unique weapons to really get the most out of your gameplay. To be a little bit more specific, I'm going to go ahead and showcase a preview of the 6 different options you have today. So again, if you're interested in taking a deeper dive into each of these options, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I'll be jumping into more specifics, including the primary weapons, primary skills, and so much more for each and every one of these classes in a future video. But enough about that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the actual gameplay that's involved with some of these different types of classes. So as we jump into these, you can see this is like a swordsman. It's got a major two-handed sword. We've got an archer with their bow and arrow, some magical spells that actually freeze the mobs that you're taking down, a berserker that's literally using his head to headbutt enemies. You can see that there's a shield and a mace-like item, a whip-like item, tons and tons of unique weapons. And again, this is all action-based. We've got like rogue-like daggers, and there's guns. There's so much that is promised in this game, and I'm honestly very excited to see the future of this. Again, the overall footage that we have today is very, very limited. There's some closed testing going on right now, so there is an NDA in place, so not everything can be shared. But based off of all the visuals that we have today, this game honestly looks amazing. And again, it's planning on coming to console and PC, and there's tons and tons of just different unique options to make your character exactly what you want in a MMO. So if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like and also subscribing to the channel. I'll be covering Chrono Odyssey, Ashes of Creation, New World, and a little bit of everything until I really make my decision on my forever MMO moving forward. So again, if you're interested in MMOs in general, or just learning a little bit more about some of the more popular MMOs in today's just overall scene, then consider hitting that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more Chrono Odyssey content coming soon.